Hello, welcome friends. Me Anila. The topic of my discussion is toughest numericals on equivalent weight. But before this, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and press bell icon. Friends, in this video, I will tell you how we will solve numericals related to equivalent weight. What is equivalent weight? It is molecular weight divided by acidity, basicity, or change in oxidation state or change in charge. Example number 1. Calculate equivalent weight of sulfuric acid when it donates only one proton. Normally, sulfuric acid is a diprotic acid, but it donates two protons in most of the reactions. But in this example, it has donated one proton, so we have to find its equivalent weight. Solution. Sulfuric acid gives one proton plus bisulfate ion. Since sulfuric acid donates only one proton, so N factor is 1. What is N factor? We can calculate equivalent weight by calculating molecular weight and dividing molecular weight by N factor. N factor is maybe basicity, maybe acidity, or maybe change in oxidation state. Here only one proton is donated, so N factor is 1. We will calculate molecular weight of sulfuric acid. 2 is the number of hydrogen atom. 1 is the atomic weight of hydrogen plus 1 is the number of sulfur atom into 32 is the atomic weight of sulfur plus 4 is the number of oxygen atom into 16 is the atomic weight of oxygen. After solving, molecular weight is calculated to be 98 gram per mole. Now we will calculate equivalent weight of sulfuric acid, that is 98 gram per mole divided by 1, which is the N factor. The answer is calculated to be 98 gram is the equivalent weight of sulfuric acid. Example number 2. Calculate the equivalent weight of ascorbic acid in the following reaction. Ascorbic acid means vitamin C. So in this reaction, C6H8O6 is ascorbic acid plus iodine gives us dihydroascorbic acid plus 2 hydrogen iodide. So we have to calculate equivalent weight of ascorbic acid. Solution. In ascorbic acid, one oxygen has -2 charge, so 6 oxygen has -12 charge. One hydrogen has +1 charge, 8 hydrogen has +8 charge. So the 6 carbon has +4 charge in ascorbic acid. And in dihydroascorbic acid, the charge on oxygen is -12, charge on hydrogen is +6. So the charge on carbon in dihydroascorbic acid is +6. So carbon has changes its oxidation state from +4 to +6 because the difference between +4 and +6 is 2. So in this case, N factor is 2. Now we will calculate molecular weight of ascorbic acid. 6 is the number of carbon atom into 12 is the atomic weight of carbon plus 8 is the number of hydrogen atom into 1 is the atomic weight of hydrogen plus 6 is the number of oxygen atom into 16 is the atomic weight of oxygen. Molecular weight of ascorbic acid is calculated to be 176 gram per mole. Now we will calculate equivalent weight. It is calculated by dividing molecular weight with N factor. Molecular weight is 176 gram per mole divided by N factor is 2. Answer appears 88 grams. This is the equivalent weight of ascorbic acid. Sample number 3. Calculate the equivalent weight of ferric oxide when it forms metallic iron. Fe2O3 gives us 2Fe. So we have to find the equivalent weight of Fe2O3. Solution. In Fe2O3, one oxygen has -2 charge, so 3 oxygen has -6 charge, so 2 iron has +6 charge. Metallic iron has 0 charge, so iron has changes its oxidation state from +6 to 0, so difference between them is 6, so N factor is 6. Molecular weight of Fe2O3 is calculated. 2 is the number of iron atom into 55.8 is the atomic weight of iron. Plus 3 is the number of oxygen atom into 16 is the atomic weight of oxygen. After solving, molecular weight is calculated to be 159.6 gram per mole. Now we will calculate equivalent weight. We will divide molecular weight by 6. 159.6 gram per mole divided by 6. Answer appear 26.6 gram. So equivalent weight of Fe2O3 is 26.6 gram. Example number 4. Calculate equivalent weight of glucose in the photosynthesis reaction. So we have to find equivalent weight of glucose in photosynthesis. 6 carbon dioxide plus 6 water combine in the presence of sunlight to form C6H12O glucose plus 6 oxygen molecules. So we have to find the equivalent weight of glucose. In glucose, 6 carbon has 0 oxidation state. In glucose, 6 oxygen has -12 oxidation state. So 12 hydrogen has +12 oxidation state. So 6 carbon has 0 oxidation state. In carbon dioxide, 1 carbon has +4 oxidation state. So carbon has +24 oxidation state. 1 carbon has +4 oxidation state. So 6 carbon has 24 oxidation state. So carbon has changes its oxidation state from +24 to 0. So N factor is 24. Molecular weight of glucose we will calculate. 6 is the number of carbon atom into 12 is the atomic weight of carbon plus 12 is the number of hydrogen atom into 1 is the atomic weight of hydrogen plus 6 is the number of oxygen atom and into 16 is the atomic weight of oxygen. Calculated to be molecular weight of glucose is calculated to be 180 gram per mole. Now we will calculate equivalent weight of glucose. We will divide molecular weight with N factor 180 gram per mole divided by 24. Equivalent weight of glucose is calculated to be 7.5 grams. So in this way we can calculate equivalent weight of different compounds in the reaction. Friends, if you have any question, you can ask me on comments. I can help you. Thanks.